And welcome to the Writer's Life, place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. My truth. My struggle. My luck. My bad luck. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button. And hit that bell for notifications. Tap the bell so that you don't miss out on one single exciting video. So I've spoken about luck before. I've had a lot of it. I've had a lot of bad luck too. I did a video like about a month ago where I spoke about how luck can really change your whole life. You know, like my first deal was probably due mostly to luck. You know, I got the right agent at the right time with the right book. You know, maybe $250,000 and you know, movie options and all sorts of crap like that. Okay, and then that turned into bad luck when nobody bought the book. So I had to work my ass off to get my career back in order. Most people would have quit. And I'm telling you, the hell I went through for 3 to 5 years, and that I put other people through, it was unbelievable. I don't know how. I must really have a stubborn streak because I just hung in there and I just worked my butt off to get my career back in order. And even then, you have ups and downs. It's like the stock market. You know, one day it's way up, the next day it's way down, but eventually, it just sort of works its way up. Like, it's like a shark tooth. No, it's not like a shark tooth. It's more like, I don't know what you would call it. Anyway, I have to demonstrate it with hand gestures. All this being said, you can't deny the fact that you have to work your butt off. Again, I don't consider it work. I consider it fun, but the more work I do, the more intellectual property I create, the more money I make, especially when it comes to working for Bear Media. Because it's so difficult to try to convince somebody who is still living in the 20th century, who still believes that, like, I'm going to write one novel and I'm going to work the crap out of it until it loses the author's voice. Because I'll do a video on this another time, podcast, whatever. Editors look for distinctive voices. They don't look for polished material. But that's for another time. And they just hope that, you know, they give the manuscript to their agent and hope he or she likes it, and hope against hope that they'll find an editor and who will like it, and then hope that editor's editorial board will like it, and that they'll sell the book for $10,000 after spending 2 or 3 years trying to get it passed. Anyway, I skip all that now, and I just, now that I have this new method for putting out books and novellas and stories, I am just almost every week creating brand new intellectual property that's being published. And that doesn't count the stuff I do with Down and Out Books. But at base, that's just hard work. And those books can be licensed into ebooks, paperback books, hardcover books, audiobooks, inevitably, perhaps even video games, movies, TV shows, toys. Could you imagine a Dick Moonlight bobblehead doll with a little like nickel size indentation where he shot himself? I think it would be great. I'd love to have one, wouldn't you? Maybe I should start something on Shopify where you could buy a Dick Moonlight bobblehead doll. Somebody get on that way, and we'll share the profits. Anyway, don't discount luck. And don't discount hard work. The two sort of go together. You're gonna have ups. You're gonna have downs. You're gonna have way downs. You're gonna have way ups. Again, it all sort of evens out the longer you hang out and play the game. All right, somebody's chiming in. Frank Theodet. Hey, Vince, question about Kindle Vella. Do you own the copyright for all your stories on the platform? Are you free to publish them on different platforms afterwards? Yes, you do. You do own the copyright. About you, I believe you got to look up the rules for this because I don't want to tell you something that's wrong. I personally would avoid publishing on other serial platforms like Wattpad if you're already publishing on Vella. But for sure, you can take after 30 days, after the last chapter or episode, if you want to call it like that, has been up for 30 days, for sure, you can turn it into an ebook, a paper book, and an audiobook. And you can publish it wide too, I believe. Again, but check on that. Right now, all the Kindle Vella stories I have that I've completed, and I have 39 presently going, but I think I've completed about 36 of them, and about 6 or 7 I've already published as books, but they're exclusive to Amazon right now, but they're not going to be forever, and I'm also going to put them in paperback and audio and all that stuff. I'm just so busy writing new words that it takes a hell of an effort even just to get it out in ebook first. And besides, I always take a new book, and no matter what, a new book always, at least under Bear Media, always goes into KU first for those 3 months, just to give it a spark, get it on the bestseller list, and give it a little bit of a jump start. And then I go wide with it. Let's see. This is a huge help, Frank says. Thank you. Keep feeding the beast. That's right, buddy. With he gives me the bicep emoji. That's exactly what I'm doing. But right now, I'm going out for a walk, and then I'll go back to feeding the beast. All right, you guys. Thanks for chiming in, and I will talk to you guys. Adamani. Ciao, ciao.